Kiyana, the word we've been using, relentless. That's what the severe weather has been over the last several weeks. This week, a lot of the same areas that saw tornadoes last week experienced more of the severe weather, damaging storms every single day this week, from Barnsdall, Oklahoma, all the way down to Tallahassee, Florida. Let's take you through a timeline of what we saw throughout the week, and we'll get things started on Monday, which featured the strongest tornado.
And that's exactly right. We saw that happen throughout parts of areas like Oklahoma and Iowa. Really, Oklahoma catching the brunt of that with this EF4 tornado that moved throughout parts of Barnsdall. Look at the timing of this, Ian, taking us well into the deep evening, and the path length, 39 miles on the ground.
Yeah, EF4, only the second one of those anywhere in the country this severe weather season, speaking to the rarity of that. But yeah, almost 40 miles on the ground, 1,500 yards wide. Then we move into Tuesday. We saw tornadoes in spots like Ohio and up into Michigan, where we had a tornado emergency issued, Kiyana.
And that's the first one for the state on record. Michigan, unfortunately, did have a very active start to the week, I should say. Tuesday was very active with these storms that came moving through. Portage really caught the brunt of that. We saw some of the images of homes that were damaged in that area too. And then as we move forward and even into Wednesday, we take you to Tennessee. That's where we saw some of the worst parts of this outbreak. Numerous tornadoes, yet another high-end tornado, EF3 this time, peak winds 140 miles per hour.
Yeah, we were watching this one on the ground for more than 11 miles, almost 1,000 yards wide. So once again, that was right on through the middle of the evening too, an especially dangerous situation. We did see a little bit of a break from the tornadoes yesterday, but that complex of storms have fired up. Big time hail in Texas, especially. We saw those pictures, second largest on record in the state of Texas, which knows a thing or two about giant hail. But then this morning, Kiyana, we saw those awful storms in northern Florida.
Yeah, Tallahassee actually catching the brunt of that. We saw storms that moved throughout the area, and we had, I think, 4 confirmed tornadoes out of Tallahassee just this morning. Thankfully, most of those storms have kind of moved offshore, but still an active week nonetheless.
There's an update right there even from the last
91.
hour. The confirmed number of tornadoes was 90 up to 91. That's just this week, and the coverage of those devastating for such a big swath of the country.
Yeah.